Hello, Beez Bladers. Welcome back and welcome newcomers to the channel. Oh, would you just look at that? We're getting right in it to win it, baby. I hope you're having a freaking-tastic day. We have a brand spanking new knife from Piratech, and I'm telling you what, I'm excited. This thing, oh my goodness. I have not compared them, but I have the feeling, look at this. CPM S90V for your blade, titanium handle, 62.2 exactly for your HRC. How's that for some exactness on that knife? Piratech. And I don't know. I'm going to see. We're all going to see together unless you've already seen videos on it. This is the first thing that comes to mind with this knife is I'm going to compare it to the CRK SABENZA. Oh my gosh. This is the Piratech Saga. Would you look at it? Oh my goodness gracious. And this inlay right here, let's see. Yeah, there's a little nail nick right here where you can use that to take it apart. Right there's your two screws. I'm guessing those are probably T8s. I'm grabbing a T8 real quick like here. Let's see. Yep, those are T8s. So to take it apart, let's see. How does this dude go on here? And we're just going to play a little bit. I'm going to show you about the knife. We'll see what we think about it. Man, that right there is blue rich light. Really nice looking. Can I get you in there for a little bit of texture vision? It's more vision than it is feel. You know, you don't feel it. It's more see a vision. Kind of makes sense, right? Let's see. Oh, nice looking backspacer. Check that out. I have some little grooves going on back there. It's not jimping, and it is grabby, so that's pretty cool. Oh, look at that. We have a little protector on there. Schwink. Take that bad boy off. And here's this side. This is an integral frame lock. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Let's see. It's not going to be a reversible clip. So it's going to be all titanium on this side, and then this one, man, that is a nice look. Let's see what we have dual thumb studs, which is different than a SABENZA because the SABENZA only comes with one, and that's probably going to be, I'm guessing, a T8 if you want to change that out. A lot of times Piratech, ooh, and I like that they did this, that they have the reliefs on the inside. That's very cool. All right, you ready to see this blade? Pow, right in the kisser. Ooh, and it came out a lot easier than I was expecting. It doesn't. This isn't a comparison video between the SABENZA and the new Saga, but it has that look, so that's what came to mind. So here's your blade. Ooh, yeah, look at that satin. That is beautiful. And they do have more than one version of this. They also have another one that's the black DLC, which is like this. This is the Piratech Cracky, or as all of us knife guys would say, the Kraken. Look at that. This is the one with the DLC, so you can get a DLC blade on this. There's a couple different ones. Oh, they also have one that's mirror polished of the Saga. All right, so looking at the fit and finish. So you have vertical lines. Wait a minute, is that a hollow ground blade? Hold the bus. That's a hollow ground. Yes, it is. Not super hollow ground, but it is a hollow ground blade. See that space in there? That's very nice. And then for your spine, I wouldn't call it crowned, but it's definitely chamfered. It's almost crowned. You don't feel it. You don't feel like a, like a beep, beep. It does feel nice and smooth up there. How about the jimping? Oh yeah, check that out. Look at this jimps. Look at the jimps. And then, ooh, man, I think I'm going to like that. Piratech, nice and subtle right there. And nothing on this side of the blade. There's your Piratech logo. And I saw the blade steel somewhere. Where did I see the... Oh, yeah, that's smooth. Where's it at? Oh, right inside there. There we go. Look at that. S90V blade steel, baby. Oh, man, okay. That's some good action. Let's see. We've already looked at the finish. The finish is beautiful. You can see there's no screws showing on this side. No place to put a fob or a lanyard. So if you're a fob or lanyard lover, you're not going to have that on this one. But it is very nice and clean. Look at that. No screws showing on either side. But you can pop this bad boy off. Then you can get in there and take it apart if you want to, or you can get some different. They always come out with different kind of scales or inlays. So I don't know how many inlays are available right now. I believe there's 3. I think I've seen 3 different ones. There's another one's kind of green, but you can go check out. I'll put their link down there below in the pinned comment and in the description of this video. So here's a couple size comparisons. Here is a Spyderco sandwich, Spyderco Paramilitary 2 and the Spyderco Para 3. So that's a nice looking set right there. Nothing like a good looking set, you know what I'm saying? And we do have to put a couple up here For posterity, is that the word I'm looking for? Here's the QSP penguin, because everybody needs a penguin, right? And then here is a Civivi Elementum. And just so you have a really good idea of the size of this, we also have a Vosteed raccoon going on. It's not a small knife, but also it's not super wide, super thick. I'll just put a couple more up here just so we get a good idea. Here we go. There's the CJRB Pyrite Light, and then here is the new Kaiser Drop Bear Zero. It's actually longer than all the ones I've shown you. Now, for the one that we wanted to see. Actually, let me get my other one. Now, this is the one that I thought it was going to look like. This is the CRK Sabenza. Let's see what we have going on here. So the Sabenza, I'm already noticing, has a taller blade. It has a longer blade. The handles are similar. This is rounded up here. This was angled. This one, the Sabenza, you're going to have a place for a fob or lanyard. I'm not a fob or a lanyard guy. However, on my Sabenzas, I've left the fob because it makes it easier to get out of my pocket. But also, look at that. Totally different for your handle, a lot different for that. Now, my Sabenza, I did have dual thumb studs put on it. I like these thumb studs way better than the ones that are on the Sabenza. These are going to be way more comfortable. So that's another comparison. Looking at this side, let's see what it looks like. So the handle, it looks like our handles are almost exactly the same. The blade lengths look almost exactly the same. This one has a much nicer pocket clip. This one's a 3D milled titanium clip. And yeah, they both do the relief on the inside, different styles. And just because, here's the thing, is my question in my head was, so this is going to be about 4, 5, 6. This is going to be at more than $300 cheaper than a Sabenza. So I want to see, how does it feel? Does it feel and act like a Sabenza? And not that that's the purpose, but it's the knife that came to my mind, so I'm going to use it. Here's two different variants, and yeah, there's schmutz on the blade. I use my Sabenzas all the time. So yeah, so if you wanted to know what they look like, what the difference is. Now, one thing I did notice, with this guy, it has the phosphor bronze washer, so it has that, keeps that tight feeling, right? Now this one here, the Saga, this one is really smooth. And just in case you have a Kraken, let me get back in here again. There's one of the Krakens. Here's another Cracky. They had to rename it. There's a couple Crackies. These are on the website too. I checked to see if they're available. Here's 3 different variants, and these, you can pop these scales off. They have the mag, what's it called? Mag snap. You can take these scales and just pop them off and pop on different scales. They're interchangeable. You can have one on one side, one on the other, and you don't have to take the knife apart to do it. And these have reversible clips also. But okay, all right. Now, I was curious about the size difference of these. Now, here's another one. Since I'm talking about, I haven't done a video showing these knives in quite a while. Look at that. Here's the steak knife. This is the Cracky steak knife. You can also take this scale off. And this has some fancy kind of really soft, like, I think it's kind of like a faux leather type deal. And it feels really good in the hand. And yes, I have cut steak with this guy. And I know we haven't even got to playing around with it yet, but well, like I said, and here's the Cracky slip joint that also has scales that you can pop off if you want to get on the inside. Look at that. I even have the Cracky logo. But they have different scales. And this is a Slippy. And I believe this is also S90V. You can always double check. Look at that. So there's a, wow. They make some really good knives. Now let's check this out. My hand is 4 inches from here to here, 3.5 from here to here, and from the bottom of my palm to the tip of my middle finger is 7.25. Now remember that, because there's something I forgot to do. And because this is a more premium knife, this is the kind of stuff you guys might want to know. So, oh wow, it is very magnetic. I just picked up the knife with my tape measure. It has some very strong earth magnets in there. 8.2 inches, and then 3.5 inches for your blade. Well, let me see. This magnet is affecting my measurements. 3.5 inches for your blade, 3.4 sharpened, and then your handle. I'm sorry. The handle is just over 4.6 inches. I'm guessing this is around an inch or less. Yeah, 0.9 inches high. Now we can play around. Gosh, the size of my hand. Now, I'm guessing that this is going to have some type of bearings on the inside, because it does move. Oh, wow. Okay, it's not drop shutty, but I will say that it's easier to manipulate than the Sabenza. Oh, wow. And how does it feel? Oh, it feels good. It feels really good. That jimping is doing what it's supposed to. You know what? If Sabenzas, they typically, like this one right here, but this one I think cost around 650 for this particular model, right? And then you can get this, and these I believe are around 340. So you're gonna save $300 and get the similar style. I was also curious about the blade shapes. Let's take a look at the blade shapes here. The blade shapes are definitely different. You have a lot more belly up front, whereas this one is more piercing. This one has a belly up front. Like if your pivot was right there, your point is much higher than your pivot. Whereas this dude, it's just a little bit higher. I was curious. I really am glad that I'm getting to do this. I'm kind of doing this with you guys all together just to see what the difference is. But let's see. It's rock solid, not touching the lock bar or anything. It is rock solid. There's our big old stop pin. Nice chunky stop pin back there. And comes around. Nothing is hitting where it's not supposed to. It feels solid. I just cracked my knuckle. I was trying to torque it so hard. So the ergonomics are really good. The jimping, really good. This is a nice feeling knife. I can feel the pocket clip just a little bit. Let's see, where am I feeling? I'm feeling this edge back here, just a tad. See how it's kind of a little bit 90-degree-ish right there. I can feel it. Not the end of the world, just depending on which way I was turning it in my hand. So it's very comfortable. The action, very nice. Very, very nice. Nice and smooth. And then you're getting in here. Look at that. That is so easy. They have a perfect amount of room to get in there. See how it's all milled out on the inside? Like butter. You don't have to squish your thumb to get in there to disengage it. That frame lock is working like it's supposed to. The lockup's right in the middle where you want it. And then how's our centering? Our centering is dead centered. Wow. So the hand feel between the two, let's see which one's more comfortable. Is it going to be the Saga or is it going to be the SABENZA? I have to say that the Saga is actually a little more comfortable and contoured in my hand than the SABENZA. The SABENZA, you're definitely getting this right here in your finger, getting your like that. See how they have this so much of the frame lock is kind of in your finger. This one has better ergonomics than a SABENZA. You have the same style, same look. It's very smooth. Wow, that's impressive. That is really cool. This is a knife I'm going to be carrying. And I'll just put these up here because these are some more from Piratech. I have known the two that started Piratech. I've hung out with them. I've got to see them at the blade shows and all that fun stuff. Damon and Kay, they're both very cool people and they want to make sure, great customer service. They want to make sure they're putting out good stuff. Damon is a great knife designer. Wow. Okay, there you go. Enough said. I would go check these out, man. This could be grail territory for some folks or mid-range for others, but I don't see anything to complain about. This is really nice. This might be for some people. This might actually be a SABENZA killer. Wow. Oh, wow. Let me know what you think. This is impressive. We'll talk about it on the live stream. Let me know what you think down in the comments. And until I see you again, remember, live life in the present, keep a Band-Aid handy, and don't cut yourself.